Welcome to the vlog, everybody. Our double-sided casa rental is officially open. Very excited, and immediately it's been getting great attention and bookings. We already have bookings for the casa. Today I'm just going to take you through a montage of what's going on lately. My friend Art showed up, so we're going to hang out with him for a bit. Went to David's boat, and what's going on in the jungle. We'll take you back and forth through the city and through the jungle too. Hope you guys enjoy it.
So I happened to be walking the causeway today towards Paitilla, and as a good environmentalist, I noticed there was a crocodile right in the middle of Panama City. Not just any crocodile, but a saltwater crocodile, commonly known as a salty. This is an apex predator, more dangerous than a regular freshwater crocodile. It has the ability to ambush animals of both fresh and salt water. Anything from sharks to unknowing birds hanging out in this brackish mess they call a river. Given the opportunity, yes, it will likely eat a human hanging out here as well. Stay safe, my friends, while walking the breakwaters of Haiti.
It's great when you can see Costa del Este from David's place. Trimaran. Sábado. Gracias, señor, por la sábado. Momentito.
Panama has raccoons, probably brought in from the west, and about 3 times smaller than a Canadian raccoon.
If you take a look at the way the raccoons eat, they actually eat with their hands. Their hands almost have eyes, where they're capable of being able to pick up the food with their hands and then putting it into their mouth. So there isn't very many animals that can do that. But these ones are so adept with their hands that they can actually go into water that's 6, 8, 10 inches long, and with their head above water, but with their paws, be able to find the food, grab it, and bring it up to their mouths. They also use tools. They use a rock.
So I'm so glad my buddy Art from Toronto came in. He's in the animal management business. He's been in that business for decades, and I had no idea what to do with this situation. He just walked over here, pointed out the 2 holes in the screens, which I didn't even notice, and then bingo bango, now we have a plan. If the snake's still in there, we'll know. If it's not still in there, we'll know. The thing can go about 3 weeks without eating, so if there's a new hole in 3 weeks, we'll know it's still in there. Hopefully it's not still in there. And if it is still in there, Art will have a new plan. We'll open the door, we'll trap the thing, we'll let it go. Brilliant. What Art's suggesting is put some tape on it, and then we'll know if the Serpiente Negro is still in there, because if it is, you do not want to get bit by this puppy. But if it isn't, we'll know because it hasn't made a new hole. We wait 3 weeks. If there's a new hole, we know it's still in there.
This is a very fine screen. it's almost invisible. So to be able to see whether there's holes in there, I'm running a prod through it, and what will happen is if there's a hole, my prod will go in, right?
Gotcha.
And when the prod goes in, then you realize that there's other holes in this very, very fine screen that that snakes can get into. And
So,
when the workers open up these doors, the last thing you need is a surprise of a poisonous snake. The other thing that you don't want is you don't want a snake to be stuck in here too long, because you don't want it to die. These are beautiful creatures.
Yes.
Poisonous snakes or not, they're beautiful creatures and they should be set free. And if you take a look at our backyard, it's a wonderful place for the snake to be living. There,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not over here.
So that tape literally got sucked into the hole.
The snake brought it in because it probably poked its nose out to see what was going on, and when it tried to do that, the tape got stuck to its nose.
Sneaky
So I had to
snake.
retape it.
My goodness, good thing you're using that stick.
So we know that the snake is in there. We know that the snake is in there. We know that it's safe, but we do have to open the door and let him out tonight.
Okay,
All right? And then we'll try again in the morning.
perfect.
All right.
I just did not know what to do with this situation. And he just said, let's go over and take a look. And boom, there was 2 holes in the screen. Now I know what to do. We have a plan. We're not going to hurt the snake. We're going to get rid of it. And it's going to live its life in the jungle where it should be. Thanks, Art. That was awesome.
Good job. Let's save the snake.
Yes, that is the goal. And let's not get bitten by the thing.
That is a 10-4. We will not get bitten by the thing. We're going to let him out on his own time, nice and safely.
Beauty. So I picked up this little kitten about a week ago, and now we're just in the process of teaching and training the little cat. So I'm just continuing that. Kitty, do you know where I live, or where I used to live near the Rocky Mountains, that they're made of igneous platonic formations that were uplifted, and it's very fascinating. But where Art lives, he lives on an ancient mountain range, which is also igneous rock, but much older. So the cat's learning, and we're going to continue to teach it, and it will be a genius within no time. I'm going to do the 54-year-old flip. Ready?
There you go, YouTubers. That's how it's done. All right. You see? That's how it's done. Come on, YouTubers. You know, let's see, you're 54 years old. Try the same challenge.